When it's too wet to hook onto your trailer and get it out with the truck, you got to improvise. Late start to the day. We've been getting a lot of rain here the last 3 or 4 days in our area. Over here where we're working, I'm actually on a new job site today, getting ready to start cutting trees. A fair amount of walnut on this job. There'll actually be some oak here too, right here on the highway. And there they go. I don't know who they are, but there they go. Anyway, some decent trees on the job. Nothing just out of the world, you know, out of this world unordinary or anything. Just there'll be some good lumber logs, maybe a few low-grade veneer here and there, but nothing just super awesome spectacular. Anyway, we're gonna start right here by the road, let our presence be known. And that's a pretty big place. There's a big concentration of walnut back here in this little patch of timber. Several walnuts scattered out over there in that patch of timber along with some oak. But we're going to start right here and work our way that direction. I don't know how late we'll work today because the fool I am, here it is about 1 o'clock. It's not terribly hot, but it's terribly humid, so that makes it hot, I guess. Still hot, I don't know. Regardless, we'll get started, put a few on the ground, then we've got to go back to one of the last job site we were on to help the renter there. I told him I'd help load some hedge post for him that a gentleman had cut. It'd be easier if we use our skid steer, and he called yesterday and asked if we could do that, and I gladly said yes. cut a little bad in the stump. You can see how that stump's kind of swollen there. I hope I'm wrong, but I got a pretty good feeling it's going to be a little bad. Yeah, real hollow. Those signs on those trees, they don't lie. You know what to look for. A tree will tell you a lot about itself. A swollen stump like that. There's nothing on the outside of it that gave the impression it'd be that way, but certain things to look for. That's one of them. Hopefully we can get by with cutting about 2 foot off this. It'll clear up. Timber stands can be deceiving sometimes. I've drove by this farm here for close to 2 years now, on a weekly basis, multiple times a week. And from the road, just right out there, not too far on the other side of my truck, you wouldn't think there's anything in here. Well, until about 3 months ago when I come out here and walked through it, I couldn't believe what was here. The few trees I just cut in the pasture, yeah, you could see those, but right in here, like this big one right here, that's a big piece of wood. This, at one time, was a good piece of wood. See there, we've got the remnants of an old lightning scar. There'll still be a lot of lumber in that tree. Not a bad tree at all, just not a high dollar tree. But there are some good trees out here, and here's where they start. They go all the way through this little patch of timber. And what's bad is I didn't notice this till I was getting ready to cut it. Here we got barbed wire up in the tree. A lot of it. A lot of wire in this tree. So, and this is always kind of a risky deal. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna try to cut it high, way up here, about 3.5 foot up on the stump. Hopefully we can get above the wire. You definitely don't ever want to try to hit any of it. We'll try to bring this tree kind of back the other way here. I think we can do that easy enough. Kind of try to put the top back here in this little ditch. Who's there? Who's there? But yeah, definitely anytime you see wire in a tree like that, for one, especially on a big tree like this, it's kind of heartbreaking because you lose a lot of footage there. There's a lot of footage going to be lost in that first 3.5 foot of that stump wood, even though it's just a big, heavy lumber log. It's not a high dollar log, but still, we want that footage. We want that volume. We're definitely losing it here, but we don't want to hit any wire. And for one, you know, when we cut that, hopefully if we get above all the wire, it won't be showing any blue. But if you get below that wire, there'll be blue in that tree. Blue means metal. No good, no good. There we go. Kind of a cutting style I don't do very much because of that right there. But with the circumstances behind this tree, You can see what I'm talking about with blue here. Metal in the tree. Anytime you see blue in these trees, there's metal in it. There's some hardware in it somewhere. Hopefully, I'm sure there's still blue where we're at. Hopefully we're above all the metal, but you never know on trees like this. Still a lot of footage. Glad we got it down. The old Helco Works axe. It's definitely earned its keep. That's a nice addition right there. I'm glad I picked that up. I'll probably pick up one or two more just to have around. Now, when I went to work this tree up, I noticed my saw wasn't cutting too good, so I come back to look at the stump here. And we did find some metal, something I can't tell. It almost looks like copper we got into there, but we did. We hit something. We've dinged some teeth up here. If it'll zoom in, look at some of these teeth. I don't know if it will or not. Regardless, yeah, we've dinged some teeth up on the chain. Now, a lot of times when I hit metal, I throw the chain away. I don't bother trying to file and grind and file. I really don't. Call me wasteful if you will, but the time that I could spend doing that for a $25 chain, I can be doing something more productive with my time than spending time on trying to get a $25 chain right. And some guys are good at it, and great. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not one of the guys that's got patience. I can sharpen a chain, but when it comes to trying to drag and file and drag and file and take down your drags and cut your teeth and get everything just right, I'm not the man for the job. I'm not. So, like I said, I just put a new chain on and I go right back to cutting. The $25 there, the time it would take me to do it and still not be right, I could have easily cut 4 or 5 more trees in that time. So I just kind of look at it as time management. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses. Sharpening a good chain like that is definitely not my strength. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.